Chapter-wise summary of book Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Chapter 3. Mind Your Own Business. The rich focuses on their asset column, while everyone else focus on their income statement. Robert opens this chapter with the conversation of Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's, and group of students, in which Robert's friend was also part of. Ray Kroc asked question to the group that what is the main business of McDonald's? On which one student replied, that main business of McDonald's is selling the hamburgers. On that Ray Kroc pointed that his real business is real estate. When McDonald's sell the franchise, they also buy the location of the shop. Today the McDonald's is the largest single owner of real estate in the world, owning even more than Catholic Church. Most people who are salaried works for everyone but for themselves. They work hard first for the owners of the company to make them rich. Then they work for the government by paying taxes. Then they work for banks for paying their mortgage and credit card debt. After that, whatever is left, they take home that money. The secret number 3 of the rich person is, mind your own business. Our current education system focuses on training kids for getting a job. They will train students to become one small part of big machinery, called corporates. Education system does not teach students about financial intelligence. Result is that kids will work for the company's whole life. Their lives will revolve around their wages. At the end there will be financial struggle, since whole life they have worked for someone else. On top of that, today there is beautiful concept of corporates called downsizing, or right-sizing, or making lean. All these words are cheesy words for firing people. It doesn't mean that they were not working hard. Of course they were working hard, but got fired because their employers didn't want to lose money, and want to show profit to the public. The main mistakes of these people is that they did not mind their own business, but worked hard to mind someone else's business for making them rich. To become financially secure, a person needs to mind their own business. Now this doesn't mean that you quit your job and open your own business. Not a good option. But the money which you get after doing job, try to buy the asset. Your business revolves around the asset columns, not your income column. First you should be knowing the difference between the asset and the liabilities. And then you should buy the asset. The rich focus on their assets column, while all other focus on their income statement. That is why we often hear, I need a salary hike, or I will do overtime. Yes, these statements are awesome. But if the money generated by second job is used to buy the income generating asset. But the same idea is very bad when you just want to increase your income statement or net worth. People often add their house which is on loan, cars, and other liabilities, which they think is an asset bought on credit, and consider it as a net worth. But when downsizing, or right-sizing, or company getting lean process happens, they loses the job. The same asset is eating them alive, since they don't have money to pay off their so-called asset. To raise cash, they sell their so-called asset. But when they sell, they will get the fraction of money for which they bought for. On top of that, government will also take share of money when you sell your assets. The simple solution is to keep the daytime job. And if you want you can do the second job also. But the main focus should be buying the income generating asset, such as business that do not require your presence. Some of example are stocks, bonds, income generating real assets, notes. Basically anything that produces assets or appreciates and is market ready. As your cash flow grows with the income generated from your asset, start indulging in luxuries, like buying premium cars, or vacation in exotic places. The main difference between the rich and poor or middle class is that rich buys the luxuries last, while other group buys the luxuries first. The poor and middle class often buys luxurious items like big houses, diamonds, furs, jewelry, or boats, because they want to look rich. Yes, of course they look rich, but they go deeper in debt. The rich first build their asset, and then their asset buy them luxuries. Whereas middle class and poor class buy the luxuries with their own sweat. lifeblood and children future. The end. And a summary of Chapter 3. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think about this video. Thanks for watching and please subscribe my channel.